From the Ohio AgNet, voice you know at the News You Trust studio, sponsored by the Family Forest Carbon Program, where we help family forest owners get paid to improve the health of their woods. I'm Joel Norwood. Sunny right now as I look out the broadcast studio, but don't let the sunshine fool you. It's cool out there. And plenty of farmers around the state, unfortunately, still saying 0% of their crop is planted. If you weren't able to get into that early window of good stretch, it's been rough since then. Let's hope the weather looks better in the near future. We'll check in with Ryan Martin in a moment. But first, a quick reminder that the Jackson County Regional Livestock Market having a bred cow sale tonight. That's at 6 o'clock, jcrlm.com for more information, your livestock authority. Again, Jackson County Regional Livestock Market bred cow sale tonight at 6, jcrlm.com. And don't forget, the Ohio Soybean Council always inviting you to learn more about biodiesel and how that cleaner, efficient fuel boosts engine life, adds value to soybeans, and drives real savings for farmers. Visit soyohio.org for more. In news, the new report from the Make America Healthy Again Commission was released yesterday. Now, that commission, appointed by the White House, is causing concern among farm groups. Sam Kiefer, Vice President of Public Policy for the American Farm Bureau Federation, tells us the report covers several key issues relevant to agriculture.
There's 4 sections of the report that talk about processed foods, chemicals in the environment, childhood behavior, and medication. But throughout the report, there are positive things said about farmers, but some concerning comments made about the tools farmers use.
Specifically, several mentions of overt pesticide use. Kiefer says from Farm Bureau's perspective, the report is often contradictory, criticizing farming practices while claiming farmers are partners.
And then attempts to celebrate the farmers and the critical role that farmers play in producing safe food, not only for the U.S. and the world, which they acknowledge in the report. The report identifies farmers as critical partners, but yet despite several requests to be included in the development of the report, farmers were not invited.
We think back to earlier this week, Tuesday, when Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., RFK, testified before a Senate committee hearing. During the hearing, Republican Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith from Mississippi grilled the leader of the Make America Healthy Again Commission about how its report is critical of farm chemical use.
You know, there's nobody that has a greater commitment to the American farmer than we do. The MAHA movement collapses if we can't partner with the American farmer in producing a safe, robust, and abundant food supply. And we understand that. I said during my campaign when I was running for president, and I have said repeatedly throughout this process, we cannot take any step that will put a single farmer in this country out of business.
Okay,
there's a million farmers who rely on glyphosate. There's a million farmers who rely on glyphosate. 100% of corn in this country relies on glyphosate, and we are not going to do anything to jeopardize that business model. We are.
Now take a look at some of the specific things the report says online at ohioagnet.com, as well as rebuttal from farm groups. From here, their commission has about 80 days to make some policy recommendations based on its findings. Let's turn the page and take a look at the ag weather forecast, thanks to seed consultants Simply Better Performance, online at seedconsultants.com. Ryan checks in.
Drier weather trying to emerge over Ohio today, but it is chilly. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a quick look at that Ohio Ag Weather Update. Nothing in the forecast here today that causes any problems. We've got good sunshine. That's a good thing because we've got plenty of cold air rotating down around this most recent low. So below normal temperatures, the sun will help it feel a little bit warmer today. Same story tomorrow, still some cool north flow, but sunshine helps us feel better. Sunday is warmer. We're also keeping a completely dry pattern in here for the weekend through Memorial Day Monday with high pressure. Now, we are seeing a slight increase in moisture potential at midweek next week, so Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday. May have to watch for some scattered showers coming up into southern Ohio. More on that here over the next few days. I'm Ryan Martin.
Thanks, Ryan. Let's look at markets coming up next on the Ohio AgNet.
Over the years, you've brought opioids into your home. They helped when you were in pain, and you held on to them just in case. But holding on to opioids puts your family at risk. Learn more at www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
A check of what's driving markets today, thanks to Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years. Here's Ryan.
This is Ryan Metzger with Lice Mercantile, providing you with your technical outlook for today. We have July 25 corn futures with the first level of support at $4.58 and the first level of resistance at $4.66. July 25 soybean futures has the first level of support at $10.55, and the first level of resistance at $10.75. July 25 wheat futures has the first level of support at $5.39 and the first level of resistance at $5.55. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
Thanks, Ryan. The latest from Chicago, seeing July corn down 6 1/4 right now to 4.56 3/4. New crop corn off 3 1/4 to 4.50 per bushel. July soybeans dropping 7 1/4 to 10.60 1/4, while new crop beans down a nickel to 10.50 1/4, and July wheat trending off by about 1.5 cents to 5.43. Markets brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance. Online at seedconsultants.com. Livestock trending down with June live cattle off 30 cents to 215.33. June hogs unchanged at the moment to 98.70, with July down about 3 pennies, and milk trending higher. A reminder, take some time this Memorial Day weekend to remember what the holiday is all about. I'm Joel Norwood for the Ohio AgNet. Thanks for tuning in.